Hello everyone, I'm MVL and welcome to an MVL Gaming live stream. Today we have a mega unboxing. That's right, first we're going to look at game Tengoku, the game Paradise, CruisingMix Special, the Paradise Box Edition from Limited Run Games, and it's absolutely huge. We're going to be unboxing that, and then we're going to take a look at the Colors Audio CD from Play Asia. That's a Kickstarter and some other stuff with that. That's going to be really awesome as well. And then after that, we're not done. We also have some video game pickups which have been stacking up since I've been unable to stream. I'm going to show you those as well. It's going to be a ton of fun. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. First up, we have this Colossal Edition. Wow, this is a big box, and it is the game Paradise. Ooh, it's so shiny because it's sealed, so it's going to be reflecting the screen. I'm going to take the seal off in a minute so you can get a good look at that. And then we have the contents on the back as well, which I will go over. Thankfully this time I can look at the contents on the back, unlike my last live stream unboxing of Wonder Boy, where I kind of botched that, but nevertheless this time I'm prepared. Hey Sam M, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, buddy. First up we have this card. You get these with a lot of limited run games items. Pretty cool, different artwork than you have on the box itself, so that's nice. Little collectible cards, they're nice and cool. I like those, and of course it says limited run on the back. These are very collectible. You good? Thanks, that's good to hear, my friend. Good to see you doing well. And man, we're going to get into this big box right here. So this includes, I'm going to get it right this time. You know, it's funny, because on the Wonder Boy unboxing, Strictly Limited Games were watching that, and they commented on my social media actually that they were sorry the case broke for the audio CD. This actually includes an audio CD as well, so I'm going to get it right this time. But they also thought it was quite funny. Artwork is beautiful. It is indeed. I'm doing okay, thanks, Sam. We're back into streaming. This is the first stream back since the computer issues, which we're hoping have been fixed. And in case I botch opening this, we also have some scissors. So MVL is going to do some scissoring on this stream. You can quote that if you wish. But I have some scissors in case, and I think I will need them. to open up this massive box, and then I can give you a better look at the artwork. But yeah, let's do that, and then I'll tell you what it includes, because then you won't have some touch wood. Hey! Oh, I don't even need the scissors. Comes away nice and easy. Okay, let's open this up. Get the wrapping off of this thing. Unwrap. Unbox. Let's do it. Oh man, I'm making such a mess. I'm going to make quite a mess this stream. It's going to be a messy stream, guys. Alright. That came away quite nicely though. Alright, now you should be able to see the box without much glare on it at all. It's still pretty shiny though, but look at that artwork. That artwork is awesome. Paradise Box, game Tengoku. A game I've been after for quite a while, so knowing there was hearing there was a PS4 version coming out and the limited run, we're going to do a physical version. There are other physical versions. I will say that. There's other physical versions. Originally on the Sega Saturn, this game came out. Also an arcade game, of course. It's quite a spoof of arcade games in itself. Pretty cool. Got it for limited run games. This is the special edition, the limited edition, the big box with loads of extra stuff. I'll tell you what it comes with as well. I thought it was a good deal because the Sega Saturn version of this is really expensive. Plus, I'm not sure if the Sega Saturn version came out in my region either. But yeah, got it from Limited Run Games. This includes a bunch of stuff, so I'll give you a look at the back as well. This will include some extra stuff on disc as well for the Paradise Box, which is kind of cool. I'm glad that happened. This has some extra DLC on it as well. It includes... Let's have a look here. Extra characters. So, Clarice, Omura, and Tazujin included in Arcade Mode Plus with remixed theme tunes for Time Attack 2. That's a bonus on this edition. That's also DLC that you can get on the regular edition as well if you like. It has Memorial Works book as well. So some artwork. That's pretty cool on an art book. See if I get it right this time because it's written down in front of me. And there's also an anime DVD here, a reissue of the anime from 1997. Subtitled in English for the first time ever, which is pretty cool. And two soundtrack CDs. Two soundtrack CDs. An exclusive remix of all 9 characters' Time Attack themes, and the console versions of the soundtracks too, which is awesome. and 21 replica flyers included as well. Yep, the super hyper goofy shoot 'em up returns. The 1997 arcade hit is back and better than ever at the hands of the original staff, and it's in English for the first time. You can discover the genius of Yamada's cunning plan. Song, skit, stupidity. The game has it all. Shooting distilled into a crazy nutshell. I'll show you the back again so you can get a good look at it. There's still some glare because it's quite shiny, but there you can see all of the extras included inside of that. Really cool. Gonna be a great looking game. There's gonna be no gameplay footage for this time around. Hey Gareth, how you doing, my friend? Thanks for hitting the like, my friend. Awesome of that. The more likes we have, the more people see the stream. So much appreciated, my friend. How are you doing, Gareth? Good to see you. Yeah, there's going to be no gameplay, but because I'm doing loads of stuff today, I couldn't fit it in. I'm doing video game pickups and another unboxing as well inside of this. But you can see gameplay in my video game pickups. This will appear in my video game pickups down the line. There's actually going to be a video game pickups tomorrow on the channel, so look out for that. Anyway, let's finally open up this box because I've talked enough. We're gonna open it up. Ooh, I quite like how this opens up actually. So it's gonna open up from the top. So I'm gonna try not to dump everything out as I do so. How does this open up? All right, there we go. Aha, okay, there we go. That's how it opens up. Oh, this is nicely packed. It's nicely packed. Look at this. Ooh, it's so lovely. All right, what should we get out first? Probably the game. Get the game out first and take a look at that. The game, I'm immediately noticing, is in a Sega Saturn style case. That is pretty awesome. So check this out. Look at this. There's limited run on it in a Sega Saturn style case. Like there was a console version of this as well. That's pretty cool. You get more content than the regular edition. Yeah, you do. You get the you get some DLC on this as well. So yeah, there you go. There's a look at the back of that. Nice little extra. They did this with Cosmic Star Heroine as well, I think. So pretty nice to have an extra case. I like the artwork on this case as well. I'll give you another look at that. It's reflecting because it's glass, but that's how the Saturn cases were. Really nice looking case. So let's have a look inside of the case. I'm not sure if the game will be in here or it will be in its regular case. So it is in here. Well, something's in here as well. Alright, nicely packaged, This is the DVD. Okay, so this is a case for the DVD. That's pretty cool. There you go. There's the DVD, the anime DVD that's included. I really like that this is packed so well. And Welcome to Paradise, hot from the arcades. It's the hit shooting game Tengoku. Genius Yamada, the evil super genius scientist with a penchant for brainwashing and semi-nudity, is trying to take over the world of games, and only Yuki Ito, part-time arcade employee, can stop him. Maybe it's for the best I'm not showing gameplay footage of this. Conjuring up the most unlikely team of gaming heroes in memory, she swears to put an end to the super pervert's twisted schemes for world domination. It piles jokes upon jokes to create a gamer's dream or nightmare world. Use from one of 9 ships in battle, ashtrays, arm wrestling machines, money changers, and pinball bumpers, and that's just stage 1. So pretty crazy game. You will see gameplay footage for it in video game pickups down the line. What's next up here? We have the one of 2 soundtracks we should have. So this would be, or maybe they're both in this case. But there you go. Here's the soundtrack. It is sealed. I leave nothing sealed in my game room. This is gonna. That's actually a lie. I have a couple of sealed games over there. But I'm definitely going to open this. I don't really believe in keeping stuff sealed, if I can help it. I have a couple of sealed PC games. A couple of sealed PC games, but one of them is a game I have on other systems, including on the PC anyway, because I had a code for it. And one of them I just never got around to opening. Alright. And that one of the PC games I have sealed actually is Night Trap, which I got from Limited Run Games, and they sent me a PC code, so I had no need to open it. Alright, let's open this up. This one's gonna be tough, that's why I got the scissors ready. Alright, let's open this up. Is this sealed? Yeah, it is. It's got a really good seal on it. It's got a really good seal, but it's no match for MVL scissoring. That's what it's gonna be. Bad time to cut my nails. Bad time to cut my nails, guys. Hey, we're getting in there. It's like Xmas, it is indeed. This is such a lot of stuff in this. Having the anime is really cool as well. With English option is awesome. Alright, I thought I was going to be defeated at this point. At this point, such an early point by this case, but I got it open. There you go, with the use of the scissors, so that's good. I can make even more of a mess. Alright, there's probably still going to be some soundtracks, console version, and remixes. Okay, both soundtracks are on this. Alright, there you go. Probably still going to be some glare on that, but there's the cover of the audio CD. I don't think it wants to focus on, but there you go. And there's the back as well, so you can see the track listings, which you probably can't because there is pink on pink. But I'll give you a look to see if you can see. There's 2 discs. And they go on disc 1. The console soundtrack has 34 tracks. And the remixes, you have 9 and a bonus 9, I think. No, that's just composer credits. Alright, and inside of here, we have the disc. There you go. It looks really pretty. I like how they've changed the artwork on everything. Everything has its own unique artwork, which is awesome. So there's the first disc. It looks really nice. And then, how do I get to the second disc? Let's try and figure this out without breaking anything. Ah, there we go. Just move it over. And there you go. Different artwork as well. I like it when they do that. I like it when they have different artwork for everything. And look at that. Look at all that. There's artwork all over the place. All those logos there. That's pretty awesome. So that's the soundtrack CD. Alright. What else have we got in this film? We've got the game itself on the PS4. There we go. The CruisingMix special. And this should have some extra content. I'm pretty sure the extra content should be on the disc. It mentions the extra content on the back here with bonus characters. It might focus better when I take off the wrap. So we'll have a look at that. A lot of thought has been put into this whole package. I know, right? It's a massive package. I like having a big package, and you can quote me on that. So, let's open this up. Do I need the scissors? I don't think so to open a regular PS4 game. Right, let's open it up. There we go. Alright. Let's see what's in here. I did use the scissors. I cheated. But it got me into it. Okay. Let's have. I'm just looking at some of the screenshots on the back. Probably for the best. I didn't show gameplay of this. But we shall see. It's all in jest, of course. It's all in jest. It's a bit of a parody of what it is. There's the cover. Not quite focusing on it, but you get a good look at it. But it's still quite reflective. And there's the back. Welcome to the shooting paradise. And there's the bonus characters. Focus. That's the problem with auto-focusing webcams. It wants to focus on my face. There you go. There's the characters we got. All singing or dancing, all stupid. Shooting distilled into pure parody. There you go. Just as I mentioned. Localized story, extra voices, and 7 new remixes, 1 push-up in Time Attack. Extra characters inside. Clarice, Tasujin, and Homura. There you go. And yeah, there's some interesting screenshots down there, if you can see that. I'm not quite sure what's going on in that image, which is probably for the best that it's not focusing on it. But yep, there you go. Hey, Japan. Alright. And in here we also have a lot of other stuff. So let's open this up. How do I get to this stuff? Do I move this little... I want to get to this stuff, but I don't want to break anything. So, do I move this like block out the way? Yeah, okay, I move this little block out the way. And then I can get to this? Yes, maybe? Just take this whole thing out. There we go. Alright. Take this out, try and remember where it was. Wow, we've still got tons of stuff in here. Look at this! Look at this! How's this for like an art book? Look at look at this! Look at how thick this is! This is a massive art book. There you go. Memorial works on the game Paradise. This is huge. This is thick. You guys might not be able to tell about this, but this is a thick art book. This is a hefty book. Let me check that it's appropriate. Alright, okay. So we've got some video game history in here. Pretty cool. I like that. Have a look at some pages in here. Big shoes, yeah. Oh, we got some flyers. That's pretty sweet. Designer flyers in there. I like that. That's very nice. That's very nice. Alright, let's see what else we got. Oh, the artwork in this is amazing. Check that out. The artwork in this book is great. I can't show you every page because this is This has got so many pages. This is such a big book, but man, this looks great. Like, look at all the pages. This thing is full. This is full of stuff. Amazing. Plus, we've got a bunch of flyers to show as well. It's pretty awesome. There we go. Some more images. Very colourful. This is awesome. All right, character designs. There you go. Some character designs. This book has a lot of stuff going on in it. This is really nice. Hey Lydia, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you. How are you doing? More character designs. Pretty cool. And then, let me see. Should I just skip over the rest? Because there are a ton of pages in here. A ton of pages. It's absolutely full of artwork. Absolutely stacked. You're doing good? That's good to hear. This is absolutely stacked with artwork. This is really cool. So there you go, and it starts going into quite a lot of detail on the character designs. As you can see, you got storyboards in there as well. Storyboards is pretty cool. Good to see that. And then you just got a ton of good stuff in here. Can't show you every page because there are so many pages. This book is massive. This is a really good feature. I'm gonna try and remember to put all of that back in the right order. Yeah, I've been having computer problems, but I should be back to streaming. We did a Dungeons and Dragons premiere the other day. Recording that and premiering it went with no problems, so fingers crossed we should be back. I should be returning to stream soon. Alright, we got the arcade flyers in here. Alright, let's get these out. Alright. I'm hoping I can keep, I don't necessarily need to, but I'm hoping I can keep this, this little bag to put them back in, because that'll keep them safe. Have a look at these. Alright. And then I've got to get that stuff back in the box. Woo! Oh man, look at all these games. Look at all these games. Woo! Woo! Right, these are paper, so I'm going to try my best not to damage them. There you go. Flyer number 1. Formation Z. A lot of Japanese games here. Some of them I'm not familiar with. Oh my goodness! Dropped it on the floor. I'm gonna put them on my lap so I can't lose them. There you go. Pretty cool. A lot of flyers here. Combat. Nice. Classic game. Classic. Gotta love combat. Gotta love it. No idea about this game, but that looks cool. Oh, I have no idea. Some sort of puzzle game? Some sort of puzzle game? There you go. Really cool. Nice looking artwork. Alright, another game here. Most of these are Japanese games. I apologize, I don't know what they are. Looks like a shooter. This looks really nice. Look at that artwork. Straight off of a metal album. That is nice. I like that a lot. You don't often get to look at flyers like this. Ooh! Plus alpha. Is this alpha mission? Nice. Good shooter. Good shooter. I like it. There's another one. These flyers are really nice. I'm just quite... Oh, you know what, guys? They're double-sided. Didn't even notice. They're double-sided. How about that? Man, that's cool. Alright. Here's some more of them. These are really awesome. Really cool that these are double-sided as well. Some of them are. Alright. A lot of Japanese game flyers. Really cool to have these. They look really nice. Earth Defense Force. Some of these I recognize. Some of these I know what they are. There you go. There's another one. Desert War. Ooh, there's so many of these. Saint Dragon. Looks like a cool shooter. Looks like a cool shooter to me. Again, looks like heavy metal cover art. I like it. No clue about this one. Absolutely no clue. There you go. Alright. It was cool. Puzzle game. Alright, and then we got the last one. Nice, those are really cool. I put those down very carefully, try not to damage them. And we're going to put the box and stuff aside and hopefully put everything back as it should be later. Alright, move all this stuff aside. And move on to our next unboxing. So, next up, I have something really cool, and that is a Kickstarter from PlayAsia. This is the Colors Audio CD. Now, I believe this was only available via Kickstarter. When I heard about this, I think I heard about it from PlayAsia's social media. I knew I had to have this. It's music from games like Rainbow Moon, Rainbow Sun, Soldner, and stuff like that. You know, games like, I have them near me. Like Rainbow Moon and Rainbow Skies, these kind of games, the music from these. But, and I should say actually, I have the audio CDs for these as well. I have the special editions for these from PlayAsia. Pretty awesome. But the music has been adapted and played on piano. This is really cool, as well as getting the CD itself. I also got digital rewards, which included the music book and MP3 downloads. And I went ahead and got some bonuses as well, more stuff that I wanted to grab, which was Soldner X2 for the PlayStation Vita, physical copy of this. The Soldner X2 soundtrack, we'll be unboxing these as well. And they also threw in some cool flyers. So I got two of them. They have the same thing. On the front they have Soldner X2, and on the back they have Rainbow Moon, which is, of course, music of both of these games is included. The Soldner music was actually a stretch goal that was met. But yeah, as far as I know, you could only get this from Kickstarter and then back a kit. So I knew I had to have it. Alright, let me go ahead and open up the CD to show you it, because this is awesome. Alright, don't think I'll need the scissors, but I'm really excited about this. I have already listened to the music because I got my digital my digital pledge, and I also got the music book, which I really regretted not getting in physical. And by the way, guys, won't need the scissors. The whole lot, getting the CD, getting the Vita game, and getting the soundtrack for the Vita game, which I wanted both of these. The whole lot cost me like £30 with shipping included. It was something like 300 Hong Kong dollars or something. It cost me like £30. Like this game goes for like 70, like on eBay. So man, it was such a good deal. It was such a good deal. So happy about that. It's the only Kickstarter I've actually done. I really wanted to do Shenmue. Alright, let's open this up. Hey, that was nice and easy. That was nice and easy indeed to open that up. Alright, so check this out. There's the cover. Nice cover. Colors CD. Shows you the colors. And on the back here we have the track listing. There you go, 58 minutes runtime. 13 tracks, including the bonus tracks from Soldner X1 and X2, which is pretty cool. And let's open this up. Alright. There you have the CD. Asia Soft. Really nice quality all round. My name will be in the booklet, at least it was in the digital booklet I got. I really wanted to get the music book as well, actually, but I just couldn't figure out where I put it because I'm running low on space with the collection as it is. I actually really regret not getting the sheet music book. Really regret that, but what are you going to do? I've got a digital version of it anyway, they sent me one, so that's fine. Here's the booklet, do a bit of that, working on it. Adapting the music to piano was really cool. There's some information about the guys behind it. Really happy over this. As soon as I heard about this and got oh yeah, there's the backers. My name is there. I'm not gonna show it because it'll be showing other people's names. But yeah, really awesome. Happy about this. You back to Kickstarter and got stung? Oh yeah, that's why I haven't done a Kickstarter before. But I knew because this was coming from Play Asia, I knew I'd be fine. Because it was, you know, they're a good company. I knew I'd be fine. But yeah. All right. So after that, let's open up the other stuff I got. So I also got Soldner X2, and I also got the Soldner X2 soundtrack. Because I got them stupidly cheap, it was amazing. And this is the only physical version. Well, I should say, I should put an asterisk next to that. There was also the limited run version of this as well. They actually had that available in their backer kick store, and I went for the Play Asia version. And if you're a big limited run fan, you might be kind of mad at me for doing that, for going for the Play Asia version when I had the choice of either. They had this one ever so slightly cheaper, and this is a multi-language version where the limited run version is American. So I went for the multi-language version. There is no issue with region in Vita because it's region free, but nevertheless I went for this version because it was the later release, so I figured there's a potential it might be more complete, you know, it might be patched. Probably not. Either way, same game. So pretty cool to get this. Both runs were limited, so this is a hard game to find these days. I'm gonna open this up, and I'm really happy to have this. This is a good shooter. I believe the first game came out physically in Japan. Hardcore Pink and Purple, welcome to the stream, my friend. How are you doing? As I struggle to open up Soldner X2. You're in good time. We've still got a ton of stuff to show. Good to have you here. How are you doing? Come on, scissors. There we go. Think we made our way in. Alright, let's open this thing up. Or have we? Have I? Could this be the rest of the stream? MVL struggling with plastic. Detention mounts. Can he open it? Of course he can. Of course he can. This man is known for his ability to open games. Not necessarily to play them well, but definitely to open them. You chilling? That's good to know. Good to have you here, Hardcore Pink and Purple. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, we got it open. We got it open, my friends. Soldner X2, a really cool shooting game. I believe it's also on the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3, but the only physical version is on the Vita. There you go. There is a look on the back of the box, which it will hopefully focus to. It doesn't want to focus to it. So you'll see gameplay footage of this eventually. You'll see gameplay footage of this eventually on my video game pickups. It doesn't want to focus to it. It's a cool looking game, trust me. In fairness, these are really cool. These are really small, I should say, images. It includes the final prototype last chapter add-on as well. Did not know that. That's really cool. So there you go. Includes some bonus content on here. Even has an instruction booklet, which you don't see a lot these days. So there's the cartridge for the Vita and the booklet. Have a quick look at the booklet. Oh, it's in color. It's in color. That's really cool, actually. Let's open that up. This is pretty nice. You don't normally get these. You don't normally get booklets with games these days. Considering this is the Vita, I guess is still current gen. But yeah, full color booklet includes story and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. Maybe this will have some clips of the gameplay that I can show you. Nope, that's fine. But it does tell you all about playing the game. Pretty cool. Because the back of this case is so reflective, my webcam doesn't like it. Alright, Soldner X2. Been wanting to get my hands on this game for a while. Got it so cheap, really couldn't complain. We also have the soundtrack. Yeah, it was so cheap. I had to pick it up because love this music. Especially that's why I really wanted to get this CD, the Colors CD from Kickstarter. Love it. Had to get it. All right, so let's open this up as well. Come on. You'll see a lot of me struggling on these. Oh, not so much actually. On when I used to do the unboxings pre-recorded, I could somewhat cheap if I struggled opening something. I could cut that out, but not live. Have I ordered the C64 full, the Mega Drive Mini, and the PC Engine? I haven't ordered any of those yet. Not sure if I want to get the C64 full. I did a review of the C64 Mini. Wasn't terribly happy with it. Mostly the joystick. The joystick was my biggest gripe more than anything. Other than that, I actually didn't mind it that much. They have adapted the C64 Mini now. If you update it, you can play your own games. However, they run like they're being emulated. Some games that I really like Invader Load, don't run at the correct speed, so it's still not fantastic. So probably won't be getting the full C64 version, even though I'm a big fan of the Commodore 64. Mega Drive Mini I will be ordering, definitely. I just haven't ordered it yet. I'm gonna get the one that comes with I'm gonna get the one that comes with two controllers. And the PC Engine I will probably be getting. It's a little more expensive is the main thing, but it does have like stuff like Snatcher on it, and so I'll probably be getting it. But it's not out until next year, right? So I'm gonna wait a little while to get more information before I get the PC Engine. But I'll probably be getting that. The new one has a full working keyboard and a micro switch joystick. In which case, I will consider it. I will consider it. I'll wait till I see what the price of it is. It also has VIC-20. Yeah, the Commodore 64 could play a lot of VIC-20 games. I actually have a boxed VIC-20 and a boxed Commodore 64, which is pretty funny. The PC Engine is £99. Yeah, it's really expensive, but it has a lot of good stuff on it. It has so many games, so I'm probably getting it. It's just less expensive. Anyway, the Soldner X2 final prototype soundtrack. Love the artwork on this. Look at that. Had to get the soundtrack if I was going all in on the music. Look at all those tracks as well. Oh, it wants to focus on this, or well, it still doesn't want to focus on it. Curse you, webcam. There are 30 tracks on this. Ooh, 30 tracks. Let's open this up and have a look at it. Alright. There you go, you have a booklet and the CD itself. Nice, very happy to have that. Awesome. Look at that, there's a little note in there. That's pretty funny. Sorry, CD is done, I'm off to work on other stuff. That's funny. Alright. Okay. Next up. We're not done, guys. We're not done. We have pickups. Pickups have been mounting up since I've been unable to stream. Now we're back to streaming. I want to show you guys all of my pickups. C64 is $109.90. Oof. Oof. Marry you and you'll give me an Amazon discount? Maybe, Sam. Maybe. Looks like a Gradius style of game. Oh, okay. Yeah, it kind of is. It kind of is. It's a good shoot 'em up game. I love shoot 'em up games. Love them. Absolutely love them. I did pick up Soldner, the first game on the PS3 as well. But I do want to get I want to kind of get the there is a physical version. I think it's on the Vita in Japan or something. I want to get a physical version of that at some point. I got some pickups. Talking about shooting games. First thing I want to show you, I picked up from a charity shop. I picked up 2 plug-and-play devices, each for £5. Each was a really good deal. The first up is a Space Invaders plug-and-play. Yeah. This is, look at that. Can you hear that? It's got a micro switch joystick. See, this is a micro switch joystick, and the Commodore 64 Mini didn't. Got both of these, this and the next one I'll show you, for £5 each. It was a pretty good deal. I believe this one it normally goes for like 25. The other one normally goes for like 30 to 45. So it's a pretty good deal. And this one is probably I prefer this of the two because it has a power input. You can use batteries, but you don't have to use batteries, which is a big plus. only mono audio and composite video though, which is a bit of a downer. I would rather that things like this have like a video plug rather than have the leads built in. But what are you going to do? It's a plug and play device. So with that said, the quality of this doesn't look great, but there are some great games on this. Phoenix is on this, if I remember correctly. Phoenix is a fantastic game. I first played on the Atari 2600, and that's on this. Really fun. The Space Invaders on this is actually not that great, considering they have other games on this that are in full color. I think they have one of the very early versions of Space Invaders, and you know, I would have preferred like maybe a 16-bit Space Invaders akin to what they had on the Game Boy when you put it into the Super Game Boy, because they definitely could have fit that on there, or maybe more than one version of Space Invaders. They just have one version on this. Nevertheless, I love shooters. Awesome to have this, and it's great that they have the buttons on both sides in case you're right or left-handed. That's a really nice touch. But this is pretty cool for £5. How can I say no to a Space Invaders plug and play? You tell me how I say no to that. You tell me! Tell me how I say no. I can't say no to that. Alright, next up. I picked up another plug and play, again for £5. This is a Capcom plug and play. I don't know the name of this one, but it has Ghosts and Ghouls, or Ghouls and Ghosts, Commando, and I believe 1942 on it as well. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. This has a really neat feature on it though, and it has this game key, which is like a cartridge slot, which is really interesting. So I believe that these plug and plays, the game key ready plug and plays, they had the ability to get extra games from cartridges that they sold separately. Things like Miss Pac-Man, maybe you would get on a cartridge and put it in, you can play extra games. That's a really neat idea. I think that's really cool. The joystick here is not micro switched, but it's still not bad. It's still better than the Commodore 64 Mini. And the buttons are nice and clicky, which is good. And again, this has composite video. Not the best mono audio, and this one can only use battery power, which is a bit of a bummer. I would have rather had a power input, that way it wouldn't have any issue of breaking it. You know, it needs to be screwed in as well, which is kind of annoying. Seen the range of fourth size cabinets? Yeah, I have actually. They're really cool. They're really cool. They're just a bit too even reduced inside. I know the ones you're talking about. I can't remember the name of those cabinets, the smaller cabinets. Even with the reduced in size, they're still a little too big. And I don't know anywhere around me that sells them, so postage would be a nightmare. If they did one that was like a main machine that could do everything, that would be cool, and you could also put ROMs on it, then I would take it, because I want a plug and play solution for arcade games. That would be something I do want. But yeah, for like for £129 each, like you say, for like Pac-Man, as cool as that is, I just can't justify it, and I couldn't fit it. I couldn't fit it anywhere. I would need like a whole arcade room, which would be a nice thing to have, but I just don't have room. But it would be sweet. It would be sweet. But yeah, this is pretty sweet. This is the kind of arcade experience that I can fit, because this is tiny. So another plug and play. Cool to have that. All right, guys, going on to the games. Finally, we made it onto the games. Let's take a look at stuff I've picked up during the time I've been unable to stream. First up, this one is a side quest complete for me, and it is Mystic Quest. And you might be saying, hey MVL, what the hell? I know you've already picked up Mystic Quest. Well, I did not have the box for Mystic Quest. I had the cartridge, I had the map, and I had the manual, the booklet, but I did not have the box. So very, very happy to finally get my hands on the box. Mystic Quest, also known as Final Fantasy Adventures overseas, you know, like in America, and is actually part of the Mana series despite the name. So that's confusing. Really cool game. Really glad to have it. Wanted it boxed for the longest time. The box itself, this particular box, is very rare, and it fetches about 60 quid. If you want to just get the box, it's about 60 quid. I got a deal on it. I found a good deal on it. They accepted the best offer, which was less than they wanted for it, which is good for me. So I got this game complete finally. Yep. We bought Pac-Man, but sent it back. It arrived damaged. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Yeah, that sucks. And it didn't match the £150 price tag. Oh, that stings. But I have this complete now. including the insert. So now we have, I'll show you guys. We have everything. We have the map. I'll get out for you. I believe I've shown you this before. The map is ever so slightly damaged. There you go, there's the map. So good to have this complete. So good. Alright, we have the booklet. And then we have the game. So now, the version I bought came with a cartridge and no booklet and map. So with that said, I do have an additional cartridge. The one that came in it looks like it's never been used. Like, honestly, this looks like it's never been used. Here's my old cartridge. I'm not gonna keep both of them. I'm gonna move one of them on. The newer one, it looks like it's never been used, but the sticker, you probably can't tell. But the sticker isn't quite flat on it. And because it's so old, that's not going to go down. So I might keep my original cartridge. But yeah, so I've ended up with two copies now. One of them, I don't keep spare copies. I don't really believe in that. I want to move it on so another gamer can have it. Hey, Queen, welcome to the stream, my friend. How are you doing? Good to see you. You're in good time. We've still got a ton of pickups to go. Good to see you. Left a like. Thank you for leaving that like, my friend. The more likes we have, the more people can catch the stream. So much appreciated. And yeah, I will also say that the box was essentially paid for by Patreons. So thank you to Patreons that support the channel. You paid for that. You paid for completing the side quest to get in that box. And if you want to check out Patreon, it's in the link is in the description. As little as £1, and you get bonus videos like Let's Plays. Even if you didn't sign up to a tier, there's only one tier, and that is to rewards. Even if you didn't sign up to the tier, you still have access to all of the extras, which is the bonus videos. So there you go. All right, we got some more pickups. How am I doing? I'm doing great. It's good to be back streaming because we haven't been streaming for a little while because of technical issues. But it's been a while, and I haven't suffered an issue on the computer since. Fingers crossed. So we might be past it. I actually might talk a little bit about that actually, because I believe it was Windows based. I thought it was my hard drive. Sent it to a tech place. They took the hard drive out, said there's nothing wrong with it, and they kept it there for ages, and they could never get it to recur the glitch, which I had several times where it reset. I'm glad I'm back as well. Thank you. Yeah, we just don't know what's wrong with it. I'm hoping it's gone past it. It may be a Windows update, because I have had other issues with Windows where my card reader isn't working anymore, which has happened before. So Windows, this version of Windows I'm running, Windows 10, is at the end of its support, which doesn't make sense because it's Windows 10. So maybe there's some sort of issue there, but maybe it's just fixed from taking the hard drive out and putting it back in, reseating it. You know, maybe there was some dust on it, or it wasn't properly in there, but we seem to be back. Fingers crossed. Next up, for the PlayStation 1, I picked up a bunch of PlayStation 1 games at Acorn Records in Truro, and I picked them up for between £2 and £3 each. I believe this game was £2, and it is Grudge Warriors, which sounds like a metal band name, doesn't it? Grudge Warriors. There's the back of it for you. Looks like a kind of vehicle combat game. And I believe this has the manual inside for £2. Looked like a good deal for me for a game I didn't have. There's the manual. And the disc, of course, is included, which is upside down. Black and white disc. Not a big fan of that, but still cool to have it. Never heard of this game. Absolutely never heard of it. What does it say about itself? Welcome to the future of gang warfare. Take control of over 20 extremely powerful and technically advanced armored vehicles as you battle to defend the honor of your chosen gang in the most deadly of battles. They used battle twice there. Go head to head with 12 ruthless rival gangs in a vicious fight for survival and supremacy by capturing occupied islands throughout the world and blasting all opposition to atoms. The scum shall inherit the earth. Okay, the geeks shall inherit the earth, I think you'll find. Anyway, next up, we have another game that I'm pretty happy about, and it is Star Sweep for the PlayStation 1. Now this is not a good cover. This has a much better cover overseas of like an anime character on front, but despite this being the value series, the pocket price Midas value series, nasty looking cover, this is a really good game. You can see from some of the clips on the back here, it's very colourful. You've got a lot of anime characters in there, and it's a puzzle game, very Tetris-like. That's a great game. I know, right? I got this for £2. Star Sweep is an exciting puzzle game where you match up the stars on the various colored blocks to clear the screen and work your way around the island. 8 cartoon characters, an exciting 2-player versus mode, and colorful graphics make it for a fun, frantic experience. For a frantic, fun experience. Thank you. Yeah, it's a great game. Got it for £2. Really happy about that. I've already broken the case somehow. There's a big crack down the front of the case. But it did include the manual. It did include the manual. And it includes the disc, which is upside down. All of my discs seem to be upside down for some reason. I'm not sure the manual shows... No. Ooh, boo, it's a black and white manual. The black and white manual, that's not very exciting. But at least it has a manual. But it is a really good game. You are right, Queen. It is a good game, and I'm happy to get it. Probably the highlight of the PS1 games I got. This next game I got, it was £3 instead of £2, and it is Ubix for the PlayStation 1. Now, this is an interesting game. I believe it's based on a follow-up or another book by the person that brought us Blade Runner, or more precisely, Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, which is a book I often recommend people if they're interested in reading sci-fi, because it's one of my favourites. So it's in that sort of same world, or same vein, I should say. It's not in the same world, but I believe they made the choice on this game to make it look like it was in the same world, because, you know, they could go off that Blade Runner advertising. There's some clips at the back of it. Interesting looking game. Don't know much about it, to be fair. Don't know much about it, especially if it doesn't want to focus. But there you go. I've not played this. We'll get to some video. We'll get to some footage of it in video game pickups. But yeah, it is complete with the manual. The manual, which is also black and white. Boo! But you have the manual, and you have the game itself, which is sort of in color. I like having nice artwork on discs. Oh, they got some random artwork on the back, which makes no sense. That looks like a Star Wars location. All right. Nevertheless, moving on to PlayStation 2. I believe I picked this up in CEX for £2 or something like that, and it is Frank Herberts Dune. I love Dune the film. I love Dune computer games, especially Dune 2, the strategy game, which I played to death on the Amiga, the Commodore Amiga, and later on PC and stuff like that. This is a game I have not played. I was aware that it came out a while ago, but I just never played it. So, happy to get my hands on it. I didn't play much at all for this. So, it'll be cool to give this a go. In the year 10191, the houses of Atreides and Harkonnen are fighting a bloody battle for the control of the desert planet Arrakis, also known as Dune. Jessica, the Duke's concubine, and Paul, his son and heir to the throne, are the only members of the Atreides family to survive the massacre organized by the Baron Harkonnen on the secret, with the secret help of the Emperor. Okay, and good one. Yeah, it looks to be like a mystery game, third person. Don't know, I haven't played it yet, but it looks pretty cool. And opening this up, we do as well have the manual and the disc in there. Nice. This manual is also in black and white. What's with all these black and white manuals? Come on, buddy. All right, moving on. All right, and I realized I forgot to read anything on the back of Ubix, but you probably have a good idea of what that game is about. Yeah. You probably have a good idea about what that game's about anyway. Next up is a game I have the sequel to. I've had the sequel to since I've had an original Xbox, but I haven't had the first game, and that is Backyard Wrestling. Don't try this at home. I'm glad to finally have this. I got the sequel back there, but yeah, really cool to get the first game. So now I have both of those. Do that a bit close up. There you go. And in actual fact, I might just go grab the first game so I can like show you what that looks like as well. Well, the sequel, I should say. I'll grab the sequel. There you go. Yeah, so there's Backyard Wrestling 2. Bet you got the Insane Clown Posse in it. That's the one I already had. And that one, That one uses a lot of violence and fighting. Do you have Vampiro there as well? I think that's Vampiro on the back. Pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. But I never had the first game. Never had the first game. Backyard Wrestling 1. Never had this, but I really did like the second game. So let's have a look at this. Give you a good look at the back there. Guy with barbed wire baseball bat. Classic hardcore wrestling. Classic. More hardcore than ever. Get ready for the most hardcore fighting experience on your console. Insane stunts, brutal weapons, and a whole world of pain. Backyard Wrestling allows you to step into a groundbreaking new world of open-ended gameplay. Punish your opponent using instruments of pain like the bricks, light bulbs, tables, as well as the environment itself. Woo! Getting hot in here, but I mean, like, literally it's getting hot in here with all the computers and everything. I'm sweating like a maniac. Loads of weapons to beat, bludgeon, and maim your opponent. Fully interactive environments, innovative damage model system, and innovative damage system. Come on, that's not really a thing. And you can create a wrestler mode, allows you to build the ultimate fighter with an awesome soundtrack, including the insane crowd posse and Sum 41. Cool. Yeah, I'll give you another look at the case. I'm like seriously hot now. My temperature has risen considerably, and it's not just because of backyard wrestling. Next up for the original Xbox, I think I got all these original Xbox games in Cancer Research in Nuki for around about £2 each. Next up we have Counter-Strike. Believe it or not, I did not own this on the original Xbox. Some people gave good money for that kind of treatment. You know you would. Hey, Sam. Yeah, I did not own this. I had it on the PC forever. Never had the original Xbox copy for £2. I figured I'd pick it up. Have a good look at that on the back there. And you guys know all about Counter-Strike. It's got the manual and the booklet. Did Backyard Wrestling have the manual and the booklet? Yeah, it did. Cool. And is it also black and white? It is not. It's in color. Retroactive. You're going to go back. Oh, look at this. Look at this. I'm glad I went back to show this actually, because there's also a flyer for the DVDs. Look at that. What is out now? Backyard Babes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There you go. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but you can also get your copy. It's not gonna focus because it's not staying still. But you can also get your copy of Backyard Babes as well. Probably for the best it's not focusing, so let's just leave it there. Or you can also win a Lazy Boy armchair. I like these little inserts. Yeah, look, the manual Backyard Wrestling is in colour. I think the heat is getting to me, guys. That's why I've gone kind of crazy. But yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, let me continue what I was actually doing, which is talking about Counter-Strike. Let's get back to doing that. All right, I'm walking off and picking games up from my shelf and going, yeah, I have the sequel. It has the manual and the disc in there, which is it in full color? No, but it does have some inserts. I like inserts. I gotta be honest. I do like inserts. I've got Halo 2 coming soon. I had a steelbook for Halo 2, and it got rusted unfortunately when I had a water damage. This is advertising a bunch of cool games, so that's pretty sweet. I like that. Nice to have that little addition, as well as the customer service numbers, which no doubt will not be usable now. And the booklet itself is in color. I like it when these are in color. It's nice. You can see like a lot of information. You get to know how to play the game and everything like that. But yeah, you guys are probably familiar with Counter-Strike. I probably don't need to read the back of this one to let you guys know about the #1 online PC action game in the world, which is now on Xbox. Yeah, Counter-Strike. Didn't have it on the original Xbox. Also didn't have on the original Xbox. Again, got it on the charity shop for around about £2. Tony Hawk's Underground. Had this on the PlayStation 2. Didn't have it on the original Xbox. So pretty cool to get that. We have a look at the back here. Looks pretty sweet. Love playing these games. Endless trick style gameplay. Really fun. You own the Underground. It's time. It's your journey. Break the rules. Beat the odds. Become a star. Really, there's not much to say about the Tony Hawk's games. They are really fun. You can create your own character, as it shows you on the back here, making your own character, going from an unknown to a complete star yourself. And we do have the disc and the manual in there, which is pretty cool. And let's look. Oh, it's in black and white. It's in black and white. What is it? What is it with me and black and white manuals? But there's something else in there as well. There's an insert. I like inserts. Ooh, it is the Activision Winter Catalog, which includes games like True Crime and Pitfall Harry. Pretty cool. I like having a look at these. It's like a blast from the past. I like looking into these. Tenchu game there as well. Pretty cool. And there's also Activision. I believe this is like the activation registration, which will not be doable these days. All right. Moving on to the PlayStation 3. I picked up a couple of cool games. This one was also in Cancer Research, but this was for £10, and this is a pretty uncommon game. I would go as far as to say this is a rare game, and excited to pick this up because I do have the first game for this, which I don't need to go and grab because I already grabbed, and that is Blades of Time. So I got this from Cancer Research for £10. Normally goes for about 30 or something. It is a sequel to X-Blades, which I have on the Xbox 360. Didn't know that this game, the PS3 version, has extra levels, so I may want to pick up the PS3 version of this. It's the same character, Ayumi. So you can see that they've changed the look of the character drastically from one to the other. But yeah, so they've changed how the character looks, less anime, I would say, more realistic in the new version. But there you go. Pretty cool to get this game. It's a hack and slash. Included in here is a manual. There is a manual and the disc, which is pretty cool. Getting a bit excited with the pricing. Yeah, that is high for a game that's in a charity shop. That is fair. The game itself is pretty rare, though. I understand they probably have priced on eBay. Their pricing is fairly all over the place, I'd say. So they will price a lot of games £2.50 or something like that, regardless of what they are. Like I got Rumble Roses for like £2.50 then. That's like a 20 quid game. I got this for £10. It is. I'd say at least 30, maybe more than that. Pretty rare game. Very uncommon. I'll go as far as say rare. But yeah, they do tend to price with eBay, which is, you know, they'll do what they want to do. Some places do all of their media for £1, and those are really good. But you never find rare stuff there, because as soon as it's in there, it'll be gone. But this does have a manual. The manual's in color. Really happy about that. Gives you the controls. I like having a booklet so I can look at the controls, man, because I forget how to play a game. Immediately after playing a game, I will forget how to play it. And I'll give you a look at the back here as well of this game. So there you go. If I didn't already. And on the back here it says, meet Ayumi, the ultimate female treasure hunter. Alright, I'm going to read that again, and I'm going to read that how they should have written it. Meet Ayumi, the ultimate treasure hunter. See what I did there? I don't know why they said female treasure hunter. My inner feminist might have got triggered there. It's just treasure hunter. Alright. Fighting her way through savage lands, decayed by years of conflict between the chaos and the darkness. Ayumi's quest to claim the long hidden treasure transforms into an epic battle with fate, carrying her down a path of unimaginable discoveries. This is a weird font. But it looks like you can battle against brutal adversaries in deep combat. It's essentially a hack and slash game akin to Dynasty Warriors, but I imagine there'll be a bit more platforming. But it's a fairly rare game. It's a fairly hard game to get your hands on, so I'm pretty happy to pick it up. And then, lastly, just about hitting the 1 hour mark, we hit our last video game pickup. Again, one I'm pretty happy about. I think I found this in CEX for around about 15, and it does go for more. It goes for like 20, 25. And it's one I've been after as well. And it is Folklore on the PlayStation 3. a really interesting role-playing game. Really happy to get this. Unfortunately, this is missing the manual. Nevertheless, still really happy to have this. Got the disc in there, which is important. For the price, I can't complain, even though the manual's not in there. It probably did have a manual, but it's a really interesting game, a really unique game. Quite different to a lot of other games you might play. So I'll be really excited to get this and to play it on some video game pickups for you guys. A series of unsolved murders, a mysterious telephone call, a letter from a dead mother. These particular events draw Ellen and Keats to Doolin, a sleepy Irish village that hides a gateway to the netherworld. In search of answers, they must travel to realms beyond our own, seeking the knowledge of the dead by harnessing the power of nightmarish creatures, lost souls known as folks. Ooh, nice. You can play as Ellen or Keats, each with individual playstyles and storylines, and it has a compelling mystery adventure travel beyond the world to meet the dead whose memories hold the key to the past. With over 100 extraordinary creatures to capture and control. This is cool. Oh, you can also use the 6-axis wireless controller's motion sensor function to reel in the folks' powers. Ooh, that's interesting. The 6-axis or Sci-axis, I can't remember how you say it, is one of the PlayStation 3 controllers. They also had the DualShock as well, because that was a whole thing. I believe they couldn't call it the DualShock, or that there was something with the technology, like it might have been copyright or something, that they couldn't use it. So initially they didn't have DualShock on, and they called it the 6-axis or Sci-axis, I can't remember which, and then they eventually did the DualShock, which I don't know if that retained the motion controls, but there are PS3 games that have motion controls. I think Heavy Rain is one of them. Heavy Rain, I'm pretty sure, has motion controls, so pretty cool. Anyway, Folklore on the PlayStation 3. Harry to pick that up, because I've been after it for a while. And that is all of the video game pickups, and that is the unboxing for Colors Audio CD Kickstarter and game Tengoku, the Paradise Box from Limited Run Games. If you like the video, please leave a like or a comment to let me know what you think, and don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content. And if you'd like to, you can also support me on Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Just remains me to say thank you for watching. I've been MVL, and I will catch you next time. But before I click my fingers, as I would normally do, I will say the next live stream will be next week. We're doing some more D&D. We're doing Dungeons and Dragons. Should be doing D&D on Saturday, but I will be posting video game pickups probably tomorrow anyway, even though I'm recording D&D offline. So there will probably be video game pickups tomorrow. If you love pickups, there will be more pickups tomorrow. Check it out. There'll be gameplay footage for everything included. So check it out. More pickups tomorrow, and then we'll be returning to live stream next week. It'll be Dungeons and Dragons on Thursday, and then a live streaming from Friday onwards, hopefully. So, with that said, I have been MVL once more. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it, guys, and I will catch you next time.